Gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Dananu and I'm the man with black privilege. And with this video here, we're going to be talking about the Mortal Kombat trailer that was released a few weeks ago. And honestly, I can say it was okay. Visually, it was okay. Audio-wise, we'll get to it in a minute, but visually, I mean, it was a cutscene. You know, they're always gonna look good. There really isn't a whole lot to talk about as far as, you know, the trailer, because like I said, until they show something other than just cutscenes, it's, at least for me, you know, I don't get you know, I don't get a big erection. It's like, oh man, look at these new, you know, CGI cutscenes. Like, no, that's not me. I've been in gaming for a long time, and I already know from past experiences that CG trailers look good. I mean, that's kind of the point of them. Don't mean the game is gonna look good by any means, but Mortal Kombat's, you know, the past ones have been looking pretty decent, so I can't really say that. But I know it's not gonna look nothing like this cutscene. They're gonna probably be the same type of graphics, just toned down a little bit, but trailer did show, I mean, a bunch of violent stuff. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. That you know, pretty much should be expected with anything there. But I'm curious as far as where they're gonna take the gameplay, to be honest, because I think I played the last two, or all the Mortal Kombats really, and I think in the last game, Liu Kang came back or whatever. He usurped the one guy. And I want to say you had the children of Mortal Kombat. They were fighting the one guy, I forget what his name was, the wannabe Shao Kahn guy, the guy who took Shao Kahn's spot. And I'm curious, I'm assuming this is gonna take place in that same, you know, like a follow-up to that, since you saw Raiden in the trailer and he had like the evil red eyes and all that kind of sort of stuff, because that's what happened to Liu Kang. And I think at the end when somebody fought Raiden, it may have been Liu Kang, but I think somebody fought Raiden and then turned him like that. So I'm guessing that's why, you know, why he's all evil in this. Don't know how they kind of, because I could have swore Scorpion died too, but I could be wrong about that. Like, a bunch of people died in the past two games, so I may be off. I'm just going on by just my memory here, but I'm curious to see where they're going to take the story, because if they, from the last thing I remember about Mortal Kombat, and like I said, it could have been a couple games ago, but I could have swore it was the last one. Liu Kang became evil, Raiden became evil, and I want to say it was somebody else. I want to say like Katana or something like that. But it was like Liu Kang was becoming, you know, the bad guy of the game. So if they continue with the story from that, then hey, they can go any which way that they want. I'm glad to see that they're doing something different. Musically, this trailer sucked ass. I don't know whose job it was to pick the music for this trailer, but they fucked up. They need a pay cut. That's how bad they fucked up. For this to be like the first trailer, you fucked up. Granted, I mean, if you like that kind of sort of rap music, that's fine, but tonally is all wrong. It reminds me of like a shitty fan-made music video, like as if somebody was into Mortal Kombat and they was like, I want to make a music video, and they really like this song and they put it together. Like, this isn't like an anime music video. This is a AAA development game trailer. Like, your trailer should have music, just like they do in movies, that fits the tone of what you're seeing on screen. And musically, this did not do it. It was just ass. It sounded like it was mumble rap half the time, but I mean, I could, you know, hear the lyrics in there. They didn't go with what nothing was going on screen. The music was just lyrics with like a shitty beat. Like, it wasn't even like a good rap song. Like, I can go back a few years and pick a good rap song and be like, okay, look, let's put this with Mortal Kombat. Like, no, they picked a shitty song and then put this on. Like, maybe this is done by somebody who's popular nowadays, and that's probably why they did it. I'm assuming that is, but I have no idea who it was, but they just sounded ass. So like I watched the trailer my first time through, right? And then like I watched it 2 or 3 times before, you know, doing this commentary. I had it on mute the whole time, so didn't want to hear none of it. But outside of that, like I said, the graphics look good, and I'm hoping that the story can hold up, because the last Mortal Kombat, I can honestly say that I didn't like the story all that much. You know, they were kind of going in like a new direction, and I like bits and pieces out of it. Like I like the Scorpion and the Sub-Zero coming to terms and all of that with their clans. I like a few of the side characters that they introduced with the newer game. Like I think the Bug Chick was a part of I can't remember that guy's name, but the guy who took Shao Kahn's spot, she was a part of his crew. I liked her character. I liked all of the other guest characters, because I think you had like the Alien, the Predator, those kind of things. You had like a few other ones. I think Jason Voorhees also was in there too. Liking that a lot. That was really cool. But story-wise, outside of that, the story behind the kids and what they were doing and trying to stop wannabe Shao Kahn guy, I wasn't really a fan of all that. But the Liu Kang becoming evil and stuff like that, I was more a fan of that. So I'm really excited to see where that could go, because that's something. Because at the end of that game, I thought that they were going to be like, okay, well, they're going to do something to either kill Liu Kang or to turn him back and bring him back, and they just didn't. And they just kind of left him, to be evil. I think they killed, what was it, Shinnok made him evil, and then they killed Shinnok so they couldn't change Liu Kang back. So I was like, oh. And then I thought they were gonna do something else for, like for this new game, rather than leave that the way it is. But I guess that's gonna be the story going forward if they decide to keep things. And given how Raiden looked, I'm guessing that that's the direction they're going. So I'm hoping the music in the game is going to be better than what they had in this trailer. Graphically, I'm hoping everything, could be the same. I don't know how they can make X-rays and fatalities a whole lot better, but I would want to see, more. Apparently with the last one, I remember reading an article where they made fatalities too violent and they had to tone them down to fit the rating. So I guess thinking of new ways to kill people is not something different for them. So I'm hoping they could bring their A game with that too. But it was a decent trailer visually, outside of the audio being messed up. That kind of killed the mood for me. But outside of that, I hope they can bring their A game again, because Mortal Kombat and NetherRealms have been doing their thing ever since they came out with Injustice. That kind of brought them back, and then Mortal Kombat 10 carried on that. And then with the last game, to me, it wasn't as memorable as Mortal Kombat 10, because that was like the reboot of it. But it's damn good. They brought them back into prominence in the fighting game. So I'm hoping they can continue that going forward. So anyways, fellas, let me know what you guys thought of the trailer here. My name is Denanu, and I'm the man with black privilege. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.